Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today we're going to be taking a look at the energy for the new moon in Pisces. So before we get started, let's just adjust my hair because you guys always do in the comment section. Remember that 70s party I was supposed to go to about a month or so back? Well, this is Beverly, okay? This is Beverly. I was not letting that wig go to waste. This was my Donna Summer look, although it's pulled back, so you can't really get the full effect. But this is her, okay? So yeah, we'll be wearing her for a little while. So let's go ahead and get into this energy for the Pisces new moon. This is like the beginning of the end, right? That's really what it is. The beginning of the end of the year and the end so that we can now begin, right? The new moon. This is the last new moon of the year, the astrological year. Um, Pretty profound. I love that. I mean, God makes no mistakes, right? Because this is kind of the time where we're dreaming. We're in this ethereal energy, this daydream type of energy. And a lot of times, sometimes it could be thinking about the past, but a lot of times it's daydreaming about the future. That's this Pisces energy. So, um, and yeah, and manifesting. This is a very powerful, strong moon to be new moon to be manifesting. Where new moons are all about setting your intention, but we have this ethereal Pisces, intuitive type of energy going on. So it's a very great time to be scripting and to be manifesting and to be creating and setting your intention. So. As always, I found an excerpt to read about this Pisces new moon and how it'll affect Aries. And so I'm going to read a little bit of it. And it says, Aries, you might feel like you're temporarily lost. You're temporarily lost. You're tethered to reality. Aries, as um, the new moon lands in your 12th astrological house of subconsciousness, closure, and healing. Perhaps you're called to nurture your relationship with your intuition, or you experience an aha moment in one of your dreams. Big feelings may also emerge as you explore what's been left unsaid and reflect on people, situations, or behaviors that you're ready to release. It takes courage to process your past, and ultimately, your willingness to do so will foster a deeper sense of confidence and security from within. So it says here, your new moon self-care practice is to take it slow today. How can you pamper yourself? Engaging in self-care and spending time alone can recharge you. Resist any FOMO, right? Fear of missing out that pops up, and choose your well-being first. All right. I had that today, honestly. I saw my sisters eating crawfish without me, and I was like, wait a minute, why didn't nobody say anything to me? Which it was funny because I had already went and got crawfish myself. But then I was like, you know what? I really kind of just need to be alone today, anyways, before I even turned that into a thing. So let's go ahead and take a look here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is for Aries. We're not going to start with the tarot. We're actually going to start with the Moonology and see what three cards come up here for the overall energy for the new moon in Pisces. And we're going to take a look here. All of this energy is going to be the energy for the next moon, the next lunar cycle, right? The next 28 days. Yes. Okay. We're going to take a look at some do's and don'ts for this next 28 days for you, Aries. And we're going to do a Celtic cross to see what is the energy that is coming in. All right, what do we have here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is for Aries. Oh, hey, Bruno. This is for Aries for the next moon cycle. Let's see here. You have, okay, and it just said something about fears in that excerpt. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Good news. Full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Give us one more here for the inner. Oh, that was quick. And the South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Okay. So work through your fears. Don't let your past hold you back. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. So, yeah, when new beginnings emerge and there's new opportunities and there's new thoughts and ideas and new situations in general, right? Just new shit coming up, right? It could be quite scary. It could be, sometimes new things that come up could be could create triggers in your life. I'm gonna put one more. Create triggers in your life, and so that might be something that you have to work through as well. Okay, so the last card we have is have faith in your dreams. The waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Beautiful energy there. All right. As you're setting your intention, have faith in your dreams. Okay, let's take a look here. Holy Spirit, spirits, and angels, please Lord, Lord, I pray message here is collective. Let's see here. All right. I think well, let's do the Kipper first here before I go into that. Let's see here. What do we have here coming? The energy coming towards Aries that they need to see for the next 28 days. All right. And we have it. Thoughts, pathway, and distant horizons. So this is the energy here of creation here with the thoughts, manifestation, choosing also your thoughts wisely is going to be very important, but also creating things, right? Through your thoughts, through your imaginations, through your feelings. Maybe even this could even be some sort of art therapy as well that you're going to be doing here and dabbling in areas. We also have distant horizons and pathways. So the pathway cards talks about the light at the end of the tunnel. Distant horizons is a long journey either ahead or one that you've already gotten through. I feel like with it connected to the pathway card, this is like a culmination, an ending of a cycle or ending of a journey that you've already been through here. Okay, something is coming in towards you for you. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into, I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. Let's use this for the Celtic cross. Let's see. What do we have here for Aries for the new moon in Pisces? Aries, new moon in Pisces. What do we have here? Oh, just a reminder, I will be doing, I don't know if you guys remember from last year, the mini readings for the individual for birthday readings. I will be doing birthday readings. If you guys are new here, every day of Aries season, I'm going to do a quick 3 card pull just for the energy to come towards you, the most significant energy to come towards you for the next year. All of the last year's readings are in, I put them in a folder and on my page, so you can take a look at that if you want to go ahead and look back from last year. But this year I will start on the first day of Aries season. I know it's debatable in different parts of the world, so I'm going to incorporate that too. The first day of Aries season, plus the cuspers, and we'll do a quick mini reading until the end of Aries season. So every day we'll get a reading, 3 card pull. Y'all wore me out with that last year. Not so much of the reading, but saying that I missed a sign and I mean, I missed a day and I absolutely did not miss a day. So sometimes you're just not going to get a notification. That's just what it is. You're going to have to look for it before, you comment. But um, yeah, so happy birthday, Aries. Let's get it. We're moving into Aries season and it is approaching very quickly. March is moving a lot faster than February did. So let's take a look here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What do we have here for Aries? I keep seeing the Two of Cups. So what's coming towards Aries during this Pisces new moon? What is being manifested here? Beautiful Empress energy at the bottom of the deck. All right. So what's coming towards Aries during this? Ooh. All right. So Aries, we have the Nine of Swords here. This could be old energies or old thoughts or things, situations that you've been going through here that has caused you a lot, or I'm not saying, when I say old, I don't even mean like way in the past. I mean, this could be the recent past, but this is a situation here that I'm seeing taunting energies here, external energies here. The Nine of Swords here is a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, worry, stress over a situation that you really cannot control. but you're allowing it to control your mind. You're allowing it to control your thoughts. Okay, some of you even anxiety, creating some sort of anxiety and fears within inside of you. If you could see this card here, the Nine of Swords. Um, this could even be fears that need to be worked through, right? Let's see here. What's the challenge here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Mars. What is the challenge here? Yeah, the moon, your fears. Okay, moon energy. So, Aries, there is a need to really do some shadow work, some reflecting over past situations, things that may have triggered you or shaped your life thus far. Any traumas, okay? Anything that you need to work through. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, definitely a time to really dive deep into your subconscious, work through your fears, and incorporate a lot of self love and healing. I spit and healing there. Okay, so there could be some things that you don't talk about with anybody, but you may really need to kind of journal about that, reflect on that, do a deep dive into that. Yeah, that's what I'm really getting there with the moon card there. There's something here about reflection or reflecting over something here, some sort of fears or very so it's like this. It's almost like I'm seeing something fly around. It's almost like going backwards before you go forward. Okay, because it says don't let your past hold you back. There's something that really needs to be visited or paid attention to, or maybe a deep dive into, a reflection. Maybe I don't know, not necessarily reminiscing, but like really going into something that you may need to just sit with. Okay, because I feel like it hasn't really left you, although you've done a great job of covering it up or pushing it down or burying it. You've been done a good job of burying it. Well, you kind of need to dig it up, feel those feelings, examine those feelings so you can release it. Because if you move forward without releasing it, that is this energy of don't let your past hold you back. It could definitely hold you back into a cycle, like where it just comes up. Like if it's a relationship stuff, it comes up in a new relationship because you haven't really dealt with it. Let's see here. What's the energy here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. What's the energy here? So, Aries, to have the tower here, something very explosive. Okay. So, the tower here is what Spirit wants you to focus on. This tower energy here. There's a shift. Okay. Um, there could have been a tower moment that has already taken place in your life, and maybe there's some examining around that situation, looking at the details of the truth of what actually happened so you can not make the same mistakes or not encounter the same pitfalls or surprises or shocks, so you can start building, because the tower talks about things or situations or relationships that were built on an unsturdy foundation, which means that could be lies or misinterpretations, things like that. So eventually, when you put a lot of weight on a relationship or a situation, it's going to crumble and it's going to tumble, because the foundation was not laid right properly, right? A lot of times, God comes in and knocks the tower down to show you, hey, this is not authentic. This is not real. This relationship, this person's not honest. This job doesn't value you. So God creates a tower moment, okay? And so that could be it. So there's something here that you're not seeing around something that happened that is beneficial for you. That's what I'm getting here. The Nine of Swords talks about worry, stress, anxiety. The moon is something that is hidden that you don't see. And you're not seeing that there may have been this tower that happened or took place for you is actually a good thing. Okay. And you're not really seeing it in that way. Okay. Maybe it was painful. Maybe it was disturbing. I don't know. But there's something that happened that you really kind of have to sit with to see that it was a good thing that it happened for you. What happened in the past here, Spirit? Oh, a lot, a lot, a lot. I just want to see what this card is because it didn't flip. The Five of Swords. Too many cards here, but let's see here. We have the Magician, we have the Devil, we have the Emperor, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Temperance. This is a lot of big energy here. Um, a lot of big energy here, a lot of major arcana, especially with the Emperor, the Devil, the Temperance, and the Magician. Wow. It feels like there's this energy here of it could have been like a toxic situation from your past, Aries. Very tricky one, honestly, with the magician here. You could have been dealing with somebody here who, let's say, for instance, you fell in love with them and they were a master manipulator, okay, with the devil and the magician here. Um, but the gist of the energy is that it's like what didn't kill you literally made you stronger. With this emperor here, it's like where you got your emperor crown from. It was a very difficult situation, but you pulled and healed yourself out of this. The king of swords here is kind of telling me though that the it hardened you, it hardened you in some way. Okay. Which happens when you go through something that is quite traumatic and changes you at your core. There's a sense of, I'll never let this happen to me again. But in that process, you kind of hardened yourself, and that needs to be undone. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being protective and having this kind of authority type of energy, and ain't nobody gonna fuck with me again anymore and mess with me. That's cool. You can do that and you can have that, but don't allow your heart to be hardened. Okay, don't allow you to cut your feelings off and your emotions off. Don't allow you to have to look at everybody side eye because of what one person, or it could have been a family, it could have been a group of people, it could have been a chapter in your life. But don't let it after one situation. It could be many situations though. It's a cycle, okay? Because we have full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's a period in your life. Don't let that define your future or create your future, okay? Um, yeah, I'm gonna keep all of these, but we got the magician, we got the emperor, we got the devil, and we got the temperance, and we got the king of swords. So definitely I'm still seeing there's a need for balance, being patient with yourself, and transmuting certain energies here so you can move forward. Tell us what's manifesting here in Aries life. What was that? The Ace of Cups. So love is coming in. This is why you can't harden yourself. Ace of Cups, new beginning here in love, emotions. This could also be self-love, a new loving chapter in your own life, your own relationship with yourself, right? This could be a new opportunity here that you love. Like it's very emotionally fulfilling as well. I'm seeing Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What's coming towards Aries? What is coming towards Aries that they need to see and know about based off of this energy? What's coming towards Aries? I'm seeing the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, changing your perspective on a situation here. There could feel like sadness or loss, okay? But there's this energy here of needing to let something go that's no longer serving you. We have the judgment at the bottom. You can't see that. We have the judgment at the bottom of the deck, needing to release something. So spirit is going to bring up some emotions or feelings, areas that kind of make you go back in time to a sad place, or like kind of these emotions that trigger something from your past that you may have thought you have dealt with. You may have thought you have released, but you haven't. So don't feel like you're taking steps backwards. It's just more of you needing to reflect on something that may not have quite been fully released from your energy yet, that could still trigger you if it's in if it comes through in another person, right? I'm seeing the Five of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Tell us about Aries energy during this period. Queen of Swords. Yep. That is that very tough energy. Tough energy, very assertive, very dominant, very intelligent, very smart, very wise. Again, this is that energy of like, you're not going to trick me again. I'm going to see through your games. I'm going to see through your BS. But again, it could also be very hardened, right? And at one of the tarot cards, I think it's the Light Seers Tarot, the Queen of Swords has her heart inside of a cage. Like it's almost saying like, you're going to have to find the key to unlock that bitch to ever get my heart again, right? And here I'm seeing the water or is in the bowl here. So all of her emotions are put into a bowl because she ain't got time for that, right? She doesn't have time to be in her feelings or in her emotions at this moment because she has goals, she has things she's trying to accomplish. And apparently at some point, emotional stuff weighed her down or slowed her down or hurt her in some way. Um, and I think there needs to be a balance between the protection of your heart, the moving forward, like protecting yourself, and actually experiencing love, experiencing harmony in all things, not just in relationship, well, in relationship, all relationships, not just romantic, but in all relationships. Okay. Tell us about what's in Aries environment. One thing about it, I can count on Bruno being right here. You got the Eight of Swords here. So this could be another person here around you who is, thinking or obsessing about you, unable to move on from you. This could be a mirroring of an energy here. You got the Nine of Swords in the environment. There's the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, caged, trapped in one's own negative thoughts and cycles, self-sabotage type of energy. I'm seeing the star here. It's got cold, really cold. All right, let's see here. What's Aries hopes and fears here during the time? What is Aries hoping for? You're hoping for the Ten of Pentacles, a solid foundation, relationship. It could even be a business here, having stability and security, long-term growth. This could be generational wealth or even a windfall of money, but in a nutshell, it's security. You're wishing and praying for that type of security. It could be emotional security. It could be security within a relationship, a job, or within inside of yourself to a business. Let's see here. What's the outcome here for Aries? What's the outcome? You have the Three of Wands. I like this. This is a very positive card. One of the most positive minor arcanas in the tarot, okay? Because this person is very positive about their future and what's to come. You know why? Because they have manifested and now they're just sitting and waiting for those manifestations to come through. And they know they're coming through, which is why this is that positive expectation card, but also waiting for those things to come in. I don't feel like anything is on delay or on hold, but this is more of like spirit saying this is time, this is an energy for you to prepare for what is to come. And in doing so, you may have to deal with some stuff that you thought you already dealt with, some stuff that you thought you already put to rest, some things that you thought you've already healed. This could be people, this could be emotions. Oh, look, my hair's like hers. Um, Emotions, things like that. So let's take a look here. I want to see what this Five of Cups is that's coming towards you. What is this emotional stuff here? Aries feeling lost, sadness, regrets, hopelessness. What is this Five of Cups energy here? What's the Five of Cups coming towards Aries in this next lunar cycle? What is this energy? Ten of Wands. So something here that has been heavily burdening you. It's a cycle. Okay. When I look at, I keep going back to this, the end of a tough cycle approaches, new full moon in Capricorn. This is the end of a tough cycle. Ten of Wands. Tens talk about completions. Tell me about the Five of Cups here. We have the strength. Wow, beautiful. We have the strength, Leo energy here, and underneath it that flipped over is the sun. So Aries, this is really one of those things where it's gonna be like almost like something comes up just for you to release it. And once it's gone, I mean, it literally makes you stronger. You realize your strength, but also you realize your joy and your happiness through the situation. I don't know, for a lot of you, this could be something that was really in your distant past, but it comes back up. Maybe somebody comes towards you. That could be quite shocking. That could be that tower, right? Where somebody you're having to deal with some sort of shocking situation. Could be somebody coming back in your life or returning to your life, and you're gonna have to clean up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Clean it up so we can move out the way so this new thing can come into your life, okay? And it may trigger some old emotions, but I like this because it's saying that it's going to require strength for you, but it's going to ultimately end in happiness and joy because you're releasing some burdens, emotional burdens that you've been carrying. Tell me about the Nine of Swords here. So first card came out. Tell me about the Nine of Swords here for Aries. The High Priestess. Okay, so your intuition is nagging at you about something. This is something that you already know or you feel like is happening or is coming here. But Spirit is saying here, also, I'm hearing that you can calm your nerves by trusting your intuition as well. Some of you are not trusting your intuition. Some of you are not trusting yourself. So that's why you're having a lot of sleepless nights. So that's why you're having a lot of anxiety about a situation, racking your brain about a situation because you're not really trusting your own ability. Tell me about the Nine of Swords here. Two of Cups in reverse. This could be about a past relationship or a disconnection of a relationship. Tell me about the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. There could have been something is living in your mind rent free, Aries, and it almost feels like it's come back up recently. It's not like you mean to be having it in your mind. It's not like you want a particular person or a relationship on your mind, but maybe there was something that was never really healed because there were secrets that were lingering. Although your intuition told you the truth, you knew what you needed to know. There's something here about really feeling stuck in this energy, Eight of Swords. It may come up. Again, it's not coming up to harm you. It's not coming up because anybody's doing anything to you, although they could be thinking about you as well. That is always a thing. When you're starting to think about somebody that you haven't thought about in a long time, they could be thinking about you as well, right? It could be a mirroring type of thing where it's both time for you to release something from your past. So the moon is here in the challenge position, right? Talks about the subconscious. So let's take a look at that. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles here. Somebody's contemplating about their future and what is that going to look like. So somebody has fears about that. Am I always going to be single? Am I everything I'm doing in my business paying off for me? Is it going to be fruitful? That's what's going on in somebody's mind. And it's or you could be already in a relationship, Ten of Cups, and you don't know if you're investing in the right relationship. There's fears around that. Tell me about the Tower here. Page of Swords. I'm seeing communication. It could be through the internet. I'm seeing here somebody, you maybe even, give me one more about this Tower and the Emperor. Give me one more about this Tower. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could come towards you with an apology, Aries. I'm also feeling like if there was somebody, this is for the people who felt like somebody was watching them, stalking them. I think you're going to get clarity or confirmation on who that is. But I'm seeing this Tower actually be a good thing. You may be getting clarity or communication from someone or confirmation of someone, but it's really going to put you in a good place. You got the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands here, and the Page of Swords. Page of Swords in the Tower to me looks like some messages that come through very suddenly and unexpectedly. And there's communication. Ace of Swords. Page of Swords is communication. It could be online communication, could be messages here. It could even be information that just comes to you in some way, and it actually helps and relieves some sort of pain, something that may have been unclear. This could be something that you've been stressing about, but this Tower seems to be some good information that comes through that helps you move forward. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, which is Aries energy. So what came crossing is the moon. So Aries, you're coming off as this Queen of Swords, like this hardened type of tough type of cookie type of person, but with the moon here, a lot of feelings, a lot of hidden emotions, a lot of things that you have to work through. Tell me about the Queen of Swords here and the moon with Aries. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands can sometimes be holding on to things like, Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. This person has been through a lot, but they're still standing, right? They're still standing. And the nine means that what 10's coming, it's almost to the end, almost to the end of this burden situation. And that is actually what came out in the future position. So the 10 of Wands. So you are feeling very heavy, Aries, about traumatic situations that have happened in your life. And that for some reason during this Pisces new moon, it is bringing a lot of those feelings up. Okay. You may not be sharing or talking to anybody about them, but they are coming up. I don't feel like it'll be beneficial to keep this bottled inside or to even pretend like it's not bothering you. Find someone where there's someone safe that you can talk to and express about these things and these feelings and emotions. Because right now, all I'm seeing that you're doing is carrying them with you, and Spirit is trying to have you move into this new chapter, this new season, Aries season, this new year with a clean slate. Okay. It's literally saying work through your fears now. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Don't let your past hold you back. That's where you're at right now. Okay. And then have faith in your dreams to come. But right now, there's a very heavy energy about things that you're holding within your subconscious, even deep rooted fears. Tell me about the Eight of Swords and Aries environment. Eight of Swords can sometimes represent someone in jail. This is someone around you. But I'm seeing the Fool card, the Eight of Swords, somebody come out of a stuck energy, taking a leap of faith. This could even be you in the future energy, in the future Aries, getting out of this mental anguish, and then with the Fool card here, taking a leap of faith in a new direction, a new beginning. And we have the Ten of Cups that leads to some sort of emotional fulfillment or relationship. Now, if this is somebody coming towards you, somebody could be getting out of jail and coming towards you and wanting to have start a new relationship. That's not for everybody, but if you know you have somebody in jail, that could be the case. Somebody could also be getting out of their head or healing their own traumas as well and coming towards you with the Eight of Swords, clearing that self-sabotage energy, wanting a new beginning, and bringing in some sort of new beginning in relationships. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Three of Cups. Yeah, definitely some sort of reconnection here. Definitely some, but the thing that tell me about this Fool. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not going to say this is necessarily a past person, could be for some, but some of you could be a new person. The sense that I'm getting is kind of like a new old person. A new old person, like a they're new to you, but not in your timeline. You understand? Like this could be like a past life soulmate type of thing, because I am getting soulmate energy with this Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Definitely soulmate energy. And then you got the Three of Cups. It's like celebrations that we're reconnecting and we're getting together. And the Fool card gives me the energy of a new beginning, a new cycle. And the Eight of Swords was this stuck energy. There was no movement because of somebody's thoughts or negative thinking or situation that they may have been in. Okay. Three of Pentacles here. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles here for Aries, the Knight of Cups. There's some sort of romantic offer or dream come true that is coming towards you, Aries, that is going to lead you to this Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about this energy here. There could be somebody here coming in with an apology as well after a betrayal with the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, wanting to offer you some sort of commitment. I do see that. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the outcome. Oh, too many cards there. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the outcome. Wow. Remember I told you about the Three of Wands is that waiting for your manifestations to come in? Like literally with the Magician, okay? You have manifested, you've created and can create whatever you desire. This is why you have faith in your dreams, right? Whatever you desire, if you have faith in it, it's going to come towards you. You're just going to be waiting for it to come in. My knuckles are not ashy. I'm just looking. Tell me about the Magician and the Three of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Something here that you've built for yourself, okay? Something that you've worked towards to have. Eight of Pentacles could also be self-reflection as well, working on yourself, healing yourself, and now you're ready for this next chapter, this new thing to come towards you. Yeah, some of you, this could be a marriage, a relationship. It could be a business. It could be a new job here. The Two of Wands here, something that you've decided or you chose for yourself. Like you literally said, I want this thing. I'm describing this thing to the universe of how I want it, and now I'm waiting for it to come in with the Magician and the Three of Wands. Like literally, the Eight of Pentacles is like you have went through like the whole catalog of the universe and said, "This is what I want for myself. This is what I want for my life. This is what I want in a relationship." Especially if it's a relationship with the Hierophant, a marriage. But I'm definitely seeing if it's a relationship, you had to revisit a past one. And it doesn't mean literal in the 3D. It could have been mentally, emotionally, all of those things that you've been through with somebody. You had to revisit it so this new thing could come in for you. Tell me about the Ace of Cups here. This is crowning Aries and what's manifesting this Ace of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles. This is the foundation that is being laid for this Ace of Cups or this new beginning, this new love, these new emotions, these new feelings. The Three of Pentacles is laying that groundwork, laying that stable foundation here. We got the King of Pentacles. This Virgo towards Capricorn energy. Could be somebody coming in who just wants a commitment, willing to fight for you. We got Seven of Wands here upright, willing to defend and protect you. Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Getting here where somebody, tell me about this energy. Six of Swords. Okay. Moving on from that energy, and look what was in the bottom of the deck, the Devil and the Six of Swords. I'm almost getting the sense of someone is going to be very protective over you, whether you're a man or a woman. Whoever this person that's coming in is going to be very protective of you, very protective of your feelings, your emotions, and is really going to show you that there is no need for the defenses that you have. I feel like you're very defensive, Aries, possibly because of things that you've been through. You will have a lot of peace with this person here, with the Six of Swords here. The Six of Swords actually came out with the devil. It could be a Capricorn, but it just could also be talking about moving on through from toxic situations. And the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands. Seven of Swords in reverse could definitely talk about some sort of truth coming out, lies that were told, especially about competition, drama, conflicts coming to the surface, and you're gonna know the truth. You're gonna know the truth. So I'm gonna leave this here, but there's a lot of spiritual healing work that is going to be done within this next 28 days. And I think we're all going to be going through that in different ways, different situations, different circumstances. But just know that the toughness, it's the end, okay? It's the end for a lot of people of particular chapters. Now the thing is, we all have free will. So we can choose to not do that work. We can choose to bring it with us in the future. And we can choose that's how we create our own timelines. You know, people will be like, well, why didn't this come in for me? Because you said it wasn't coming for me. Well, were you doing the work that you were supposed to be doing to heal yourself, or were you just simply waiting for the reward? You know, with no work, no effort. So, I mean, emotional work, shadow work, that shit's not easy, you know, especially when you've been very triggered and you have a lot of traumas from the past and those things come up. I'm saying it in a quick 37-minute reading, but that's some deep shit, you know, especially if you've been traumatized in relationships, especially if you've been traumatized within family situations. That's not no cakewalk, all right? So, it is work, and it is sometimes it is revisiting things that could trigger you, but I think there's a very it's a good cause, right? Because something better is coming in for you, all right? And spirit's like trying to tell you, don't let your past hold you back from this beautiful dream that you've had for yourself, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Take care.